The situation at the top of the Premier League table has taken an unexpected turn after last night's fixtures. Both Chelsea and Aston Villa dropped points at home in astonishing fashion. Suddenly, the door to the top three has opened wider than ever for Manchester United. All it takes is a victory in their late fixture, and the Red Devils will officially alter their position in the standings. Let us take a deeper look at what happened and why this is a golden moment for Michael Carrick and his players. The clash between Chelsea and Burnley began like a lavish footballing feast prepared by manager Liam Rosenior for the home supporters. Under Rosenier's tenure, Chelsea have transformed into a dominant possession-based side, and it took them just 4 minutes to prove it. A textbook attacking move down the left flank, where Pedro Neto has been enjoying arguably the best spell of his career. Tore Burnley's defence apart. The Portuguese winger's delicate cutback found Pedro perfectly placed with no option but to score. One clean touch, the net rippled, and Stamford Bridge erupted. At that moment, everyone anticipated a comfortable win, a script in which Chelsea would stroll into the top four with irresistible authority. Yet that early goal proved to be all the Blues could produce. Despite enjoying 68% possession and registering an expected goals figure of 1.99, Chelsea were powerless to find a second. Wasteful finishing combined with Burnley's defensive resilience turned their slender advantage into a double-edged sword, foreshadowing an unpleasant ending for Rosenier's men. The turning point of the match, and perhaps of this game week's title race, arrived in the 72nd minute in a scenario eerily similar to their clash with Leeds the previous week. If not more painful, attempting to halt one of Burnley's rare counter-attacks, centre-back Fofana committed a rash foul. A second yellow card was shown. Chelsea were reduced to 10 men, from a position of dominance. The hosts suddenly found themselves under siege. Anxiety turned into fear as stoppage time approached. Then, inevitably, the name James Ward-Prowse, master of set pieces, emerged at the decisive moment. In the 90+3 minute, a perfectly delivered corner allowed Fleming to rise and head past Robert Sanchez. Stamford Bridge fell silent, save for the jubilant Burnley supporters in the corner. Chelsea were left with a bitter 1-1 draw. After the match, Rosenior did not hide his disappointment but attempted to shield his players, admitting they lacked the killer instinct to finish the game. Statistics showed Chelsea squandered 3 clear-cut chances. The draw leaves them on 45 points and exposes serious psychological frailties under pressure. Once again, they led early, controlled proceedings, received a red card, and conceded late, an all-too-familiar storyline this season, regardless of whether Enzo Maresca or Liam Rosenior has been in charge. Meanwhile in Birmingham, Villa Park endured a restless night of its own. If Chelsea stumbled through indiscipline, Aston Villa suffered due to a moment of brilliance and their own attacking frustration. Hosting Leeds United with the mindset of genuine title contenders, Unai Emery's side understood that 3 points would widen the gap over their pursuers and pile pressure on Manchester City in their later fixture, as well as an Arsenal side that had drawn with Wolves. However, the reality on the pitch unfolded differently. Villa dominated early as expected, but Leeds produced a disciplined low block that sealed off all routes to goal. Then, in the 34th minute, from a free kick nearly 35 metres out, a distance usually reserved for a cross, Anton Stack unleashed a thunderbolt. A rocket of a strike arrowed into the top corner beyond Emiliano Martinez. A moment of genius that flipped the script entirely. Villa laid siege to the visitors' goal thereafter. Emery threw on attacking reinforcements, including Tammy Abraham. The statistics showed dominance, 64% possession and 16 shots. Yet haste robbed him of precision. Only in the 86th minute, following a scramble in the box, did Abraham convert from close range to equalise. The 1-1 draw, however, felt like defeat. Dropping points against lower-table opposition not only stalls momentum but damages morale. These setbacks for Chelsea and Villa have turned this round into a priceless gift for Manchester United. Villa remain third on 51 points, but the gap behind him is narrowing. The shock at Villa Park serves as a warning for Emery and simultaneously as encouragement for the red half of Manchester ahead of their trip to Goodison Park. At Carrington, anticipation is building. Matchweek 27 could not have scripted events more favourably for United. Without complicated mathematics, every Red Devils supporter understands the opportunity is clear. Carrick's side are currently 5th with 45 points, level with Chelsea but trailing on goal difference. A win at Goodison Park would lift them to 48 points, overtaking Chelsea into fourth and closing the gap to Villa to just 3 points, a single victory. As the season accelerates, trimming that margin to 3 points is a psychological boost of enormous value. Yet beneath the excitement lies caution. The first meeting at Old Trafford remains a warning. Despite dominating possession and holding a numerical advantage after an Everton red card, United were undone 1-0 by a resolute David Moyes side operating in a deep defensive block. Returning to the furnace of Goodison Park, where home support can become a formidable weapon, demands discipline. Rash impatience could see United fall into another counter-attacking trap. Adding intrigue is an amusing coincidence among supporters. Over the last 5 rounds, United and Chelsea have mirrored each other's results, 4 wins and 1 draw in identical fashion, with Chelsea having drawn 1-1 in dominant circumstances after a red card. Fans half-jokingly fear history could repeat itself for United. Michael Carrick, calm as ever, will know that breaking such curses requires tactical discipline. United need Bruno Fernandes' creativity to unlock the 2-layered Everton defence, but also composure from the likes of Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha to capitalise on limited chances. This is more than 3 points, it is a test of character. Victory at Goodison Park would signal that Manchester United have matured, able to overcome past trauma and invisible pressures to dictate their own destiny. At 3 a.m. in Merseyside, every heart that beats for red will hold its breath, awaiting a potential shift in the hierarchy, the moment United truly step forward as genuine contenders for the top 3.